Welcome to Transmissions Alt Mode, where we talk about all news, comics, and media related to the Transformers. In this episode, there's lots of guest announcements for upcoming conventions, more new Transformers merchandise that aren't toys, and when it comes to the Energon Universe, Skybound just can't keep a secret. Today is Friday, February 9th, 2024, and this is episode 376 of Transmissions Alt Mode.
Welcome to Transmissions Alt Mode, the podcast that can't wait to tell everyone that Soylent Green is people, Darth Vader is Luke Skywalker's father, and the Planet of the Apes was really Earth all along. I'm your host Charles, aka Big C, and I'm joined by the excellent Transmissions team. Jeremy, aka Yakko.
Hey, how's it going?
Scott, the illustrious Dr. Pants.
Why not just tell him that King Kong falls off the building in the end of the movie? Like, come on, Charles, ruining everything for us. Hello, everyone.
And Daryl, the Cybertronian Beast.
Could you have picked older movies to spoil?
I mean, I did.
These are some really terribly old movies you picked to spoil here. What about something new? Something that would actually like be a spoiler. That would be a good one. That'd be a good one. Let's talk Transformers, people, please.
Do you want to lose subscribers? Because that's how you lose subscribers.
Jeremy, can we pull up the Simpsons meme? That's the joke for Daryl.
That would require more work than I'm able to do right now.
All right, as always, we start off the show by thanking our donatrons, those lovely people who support us on Patreon and PayPal. We really appreciate that support and everyone helping us out. If you'd like to become a donatron, just go to transmissionspodcast.com/support, and that's where you can sign up. One of the perks of being a donatron, of course, is access to bonus shows, of which we have We Like Big Bots. That's done by Daryl and Dr. Pants. We've got 12 episodes up on our Patreon page, available for everyone to see. More coming soon at some point, we hope. Fingers crossed. So I'll defer to Daryl and Dr. Pants to help us out there. No, Daryl, stay here. Daryl, stay here.
Listen, life is busy, and do you think we're just an endless supply of big bots and being able to talk about them?
Yes.
Yeah, you know what? That's fair. I don't know where I was going with that one, but yes, we are. I am no longer lost at sea. I am apparently locked in a dungeon. So, but I've got Wi-Fi down here, so we'll do an episode or two eventually. The other thing is, I believe Daryl and I have said in past episodes that if anybody has any suggestions for what they'd like to see big bots, like which big bots to see, let us know, because we could talk about any of them.
And they don't always have to be, enormous in stature. They can be enormous personalities.
Yeah.
Big in heart. Oh, I just got it. That's the joke.
All right, moving on. Daryl's a little slow on the uptake tonight. Okay.
It's like
we've also got.
It's 11.
We've also. We've got our
joke.
We've got our Transformers Live Play RPG podcast, Transformers Empire of Rust. That is available at transmissionspodcast.com/rust. Season 1 and 2 are fully available up to episode 109. And, of course, we've got the Rustford Files, our little side mission that's been going on for the last few months. We're up to episode 10, The Short Road to a Small Angry Island. And that was delayed from last week, but it's up there now. And then episode 11 will be out this Monday, the Snake Machine. So back to back Rustford Files episodes. Got one after episode 11. We got one more. Episode 12 will be the conclusion of the Rustford Files, and then we're on to season 3 of Empire of Rust, starting with episode 110. So look forward to that coming in early March. And of course, we've got our exclusive Skybound Transformers #1 cover with artwork by EJ Sue. You can pick that up at transmissionspodcast.com/comic. You can also pick it up from us at TFCon LA in March. You can order it on the website and we'll bring it to you at TFCon LA, or you can ask for it when you're at TFCon LA and we'll have some available. So let us know if you're going and if you're interested in getting a comic.
1 month away.
Yeah, that's
TFCon
right.
LA.
It's coming coming fast, coming soon.
Get those orders in.
EJ Sue, of course, will be at TFCon LA. So if you get our comic, you can get it signed by him right there at the show. So, check it out. And lastly, we've got our Toy Hacks code for February. 15% off at toyhacks.com. Use that code LOVETFs. 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 Love is in the air. Get your special someone some Transformer stickers. Or if the Transformer is your special someone, get some stickers for that. So enjoy. All right, let's get into alt mode. We're going to start off with some comics news. Jeremy, it's all you.
All right. Well, Skybound announced Void Rivals #9 is going to be the first Energon Universe appearance of Springer. And Void Rivals #9 comes out in May. And it just, I don't know. I'm this like really drove me nuts that they are just kind of giving away things like this so far in advance, 4 months away. Just give us, you can promote a book without giving away major plot points like this. I mean, you want to tease it, say, a fan favorite Autobot is making their appearance, or, tease like a Wrecker's connotation or something like that. I don't know. I happened to see it because Nick Roach retweeted something, and obviously he's happy to see Springer show up, and I'm like, what? And then I look at my email and we get a press release from Skybound with the spoiler in the subject line, and this is the latest thing. I mean, they've been doing this since the beginning, and I just don't understand the promoting your books by spoiling the hell out of the books. And it just, I don't know, it drives me nuts.
It's particularly funny given how upset they were when Void Rivals 1 came out and the Jetfire reveal was spoiled
right
like the week before.
Maybe they took that and be like, oh, this is how this fandom works.
I mean, the fandom will find ways to spoil it no matter what.
Right.
And we expect it from the fandom. It's what fandoms do. They want to ruin it for all of us.
The Cobra Commander book was completely 100% spoiled on TFW before it was released. Like, someone uploaded every page.
Oh, God, come on. But this from the company is really egregious because, like, it doesn't come out till May. I thought Void Rivals was only like a 6-issue series and it was done.
No, it's not going.
Okay.
They're just taking a break.
Okay. But, like, still, like, it doesn't come out till May, and, like, Springer's, I mean, he's not a major character in Transformers, but he's from the movie. A lot of people know him. He was big in the IDW1 universe with the whole Wreckers thing. And it's like, this would be such a cool thing to reveal when the comic comes out to get people to show up. Be like, oh man, Springer's on the cover. You got to get out there now. Get that first run, that first printing with that cover. But, like, Come on, Skybound. Don't ruin your own books. The worst
mean-
part from. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay.
No, I was just gonna say. I mean, to be fair to Skybound and to comics creators in general, the whole 3-month solicits thing that is still like this is a relic of 50 years ago. That if you want to have like a cool character on the cover, you're gonna have to spoil it 3 months out because that's when the solicits come out.
Right.
And
But why does he have to be on the cover A? They've
Also-
been doing these blanked out spoiler cover images all
Yeah.
along.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
and also the solicits, like unless you're going and looking for specifically the solicits, you're not going to find it. And also, I think if we talk about you're going to talk about the solicits, when you go to the page that talks about them, it talks about a couple of the issues of Transformers, and like there's nothing there for covers for that. They don't spoil anything for that. They just spoil this. And it's like, here's the deal: if it were in just an issue of previews, fine. I just won't look at previews. I don't want to know. But to have it here on Twitter, like, just ruins it. The thing that got me most is Nick. I saw it also because of Nick Roche, and he got me really excited by saying, at the Hasbro Christmas party, they confirmed to me that this is the time space hopping Springer from Requiem of the Wreckers in the new universe he created. And if that were true, would have blown my mind.
Yeah.
But he is
a lying liar who lies.
He is a lying liar who lies, who confirms it in a reply, but still. Way to get my hopes way up.
Yeah, that was the tweet I saw too.
And it just gets me so angry. I'm so mad. But spoilers suck, and like putting them up front is just the worst thing ever. Don't do that.
Yeah. I mean, especially I think what gets me is how lackluster Void Rivals number 6 was. I think that was the last one we did, or 7.
Yeah,
The
6.
Yeah, we did not give it a good review. It was very meh. And I'm hoping that this isn't desperation, that they're seeing people kind of weighing on the sales of the book. I'm not sure what the sales are, but this reeks of desperation to me, and I feel like they just need to, I don't know, get more creative with the PR instead of just putting a major spoiler like this out there. Unless there's something even bigger in the book, which I doubt it. These have been like 1 Cybertronian per book or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, it feels a little weird to like. Void Rivals last year has been heavily trading on Transformers, Quintessons in particular. Like every issue is like, 10 million different printings. Here's like all the Quintessons and here's a Skuxoid, and here's like it's every multiple printing for Void Rivals last year was about showcasing here's the Transformers adjacent characters we've got in Void Rivals. But I think we need to hopefully that they're going somewhere with the main story and focusing on that main story. I mean, I'm happy they want to cross over with Transformers, be in the shared universe and everything, but I don't want it to be like you're basically doing a bait and switch to all the readers saying, here's Transformers content, but we really just want you to inflate the sales of this book that has nothing to do with Transformers.
Yeah,
that's kind of what it feels like,
especially with all the covers that they've been doing for all of these books. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I think another incentive of number 1 came out at, was it MegaCon? It was like another convention exclusive or something. It's ridiculous, but I feel like this is just unneeded. I mean, these books have so much hype around them. You can be more, I don't know, more smart about the marketing than just, boom, here's Springer, buy this book.
Tease it a little.
Yeah.
Give us a tiny little taste to whet our appetites and be like, ooh, who could it be?
Yeah, if you wanted to do it like on the Tuesday of the week, maybe, you start hyping it up, but then if you have to reveal it, do it the week of the book. I don't know.
Yeah.
You drop little hints in the preview. You don't tell them who it is, but you give them little hints.
Yeah.
Let the fandom pick it apart and try and figure out and speculate for months on who it could be. There you go, Skybound. Hire me as your PR guy for Transformers. I got this. I'll make jokes.
In Void Rivals #9, Derek and Celia cling to life deep in the wasteland and get wrecked when they find this Autobot. Available in local comic shops May 1st, 2024.
See? And we're giving this to you for free. Higher transmission, Skybound. We got this.
Anyway, I was considering using my one F-bomb, and I just decided it's not worth it. We'll save that for a later thing.
I'm sure you'll get angry another time throughout this year.
Yeah, when they spoil something about Megatron or Optimus Prime.
All right. Well, that's all we have. The solicits are just like Jeremy just read the solicit for the book, so that's it for comics news. We don't actually have any media news this week, but let's do some merchandising news.
Okay, well, let's talk about a jacket. So it's cold outside, and sometimes when you go outside and it's cold, you got to put a jacket on. And if you do, well, why not make it a Transformers jacket? So we got an officially licensed Transformers 40th anniversary Devastator jacket by Shugo Mono. Sure, that sounds about as good as I think I can do. And this jacket is it's a jacket with Devastator on it. Each sleeve has 3 of the Constructicons on it. And yeah, it's pretty cool. It's expensive as hell. So if you are a rich son of a bitch, you can buy this Devastator jacket. They are all going to be made to order. So if you want one, you got to pre-order it. It is 8,600 yen, which is approximately $600 US. So
86,000 yen.
86,000 yen. You're right. And pre-orders are going to be only available from January 31st to February 12th. So get on it if you want one, because they're not going to be up for much longer. I mean, it's a cool enough jacket. It's definitely more of like a spring fall jacket, but yeah. I mean, I know some Devastator fans that might be interested in this, and only one of them super duper rich. So you might it's gonna be a tough sell. This is gonna be a tough sell. And up next, we've definitely got an interesting piece. It's a puzzle. This is an officially licensed Transformers 86 Japanese movie poster puzzle by Super 7. So this is cool. This is Super 7 doing something that's not an action figure, and it's a 1,000-piece puzzle. It will measure 30 centimeters by 50 centimeters, or for you Neanderthals, it's 11.8 inches by 19.6 inches. So you can definitely look to getting something like this. The Japanese movie poster is a gorgeous piece of artwork, and definitely worth having at least some version of it in your collection somewhere. And if you're a puzzle person, then maybe pick this thing up. It's only going to be about $20. So
yeah, I have a spoiler for next week's trip to the store. Mine's going to be delivered on Monday.
Ooh. Hot damn! Look at
I ordered this as soon as I saw it.
Awesome. So that's cool.
Well, speaking of spoilers, this movie poster pretty much spoils the end of Transformers the movie.
It does. Yeah. The American poster has like Optimus Prime and all your common Autobots. This one just has basically every character that's at the end of the movie.
I don't think the North American one has Optimus Prime on it there, Jeremy. It's Ultra Magnus.
Has Ultra Magnus. Ultra Magnus.
And then the newer ones have Rodimus.
There is a North American poster that does have Optimus on it, but
So there's a really cool piece of art that's on the G1 sticker book that has Optimus Prime on it. And that picture is, I don't know where else you can find that, but I've only ever seen it on the sticker book. I have 2 of those sticker books, and I'm thinking of cutting the cover off of the one just because I want that like in a frame or something. But yeah, that's an amazing piece of art of Transformers artwork that you really don't find anywhere else.
I was thinking the back of the VHS.
Of course you were. Right. Of course you were. Yeah. So anyway, this is a really cool puzzle. It's, I mean, as far as puzzles go, it's about average cost, so you're not really paying all that much,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool for Super 7 to do because their stuff is usually really expensive. But yeah, this is kind of neat. And yeah, pick it up if you are into puzzles or really cool artwork.
Yeah, for 1,000-piece puzzles, I mean, it's really reasonably priced. And great art.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, let's move on to some convention news.
All right. First up, we have a Fan Expo Vancouver that is February 17th through 19th. And Marcelo Mater is going to be there if you want to pick up some amazing Transformers art. Marcelo says that he is going to be there signing books, but it's just one signing free for any purchase. He's selling mini prints, sketchbook, and original art for Transformers comics, and he has a limited number of commissions during the 3 days. So if you want to get on a commission, I would reach out to him. I saw the post on Instagram. His username is Marcelo Mater, his name, and check it out. I don't remember. I don't know if he's done many Transformers conventions. I think, well,
No,
this is kind of in his
I mean,
area that he lives.
he lives in Vancouver, so he's kind of just bounces around that area.
Yeah.
And yeah, he doesn't really do a lot of the TF focused ones.
But I mean,
He was
he's
at
done.
BotCon 2014, 10 years
Okay.
ago.
Yeah.
Was he? Okay.
He does a
Yeah.
lot of the official stuff for Hasbro, so that might also be one of his things. But amazing artist. So if you ever get a chance to get any of his stuff, I would suggest it.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's where I met him in BotCon 2014 in Pasadena.
Yeah, he has still not come on for an interview, Charles. It's almost like he didn't ask. No, I mean, I think that was when he was still living in Italy. And just came over, I
maybe.
think.
No,
I thought
I don't know.
isn't he? I don't know.
No, that's Guido Guidi.
Guido
who's
Guidi.
in
Okay,
Italy.
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's move on to other conventions. TF Nation has announced that Jack Lawrence is going to be there. Jack Lawrence has done work for Lost Light, Record Shred and Circuits, War's End, and then a number of other stuff like Sonic the Hedgehog, Ninja Turtles, Dungeons and Dragons. So he will be there signing stuff, doing art. I'm sure he's going to do some panels. And then TF Nation has updated their website with a ticket guide. And it's kind of just going through, like, primarily if you're a first-time visitor, but probably good for everybody, just kind of running through the method of buying the tickets when they go online, which they went online yesterday as we record this on Saturday, the 3rd of February. But just kind of making sure your account works before you buy the tickets and stuff. But I think it's really cool if they put this out. I think they've done it almost every year just to kind of make the process as easy as possible. Over at TFCon LA, we have a few more announcements. Voice actor Joe Leahy, I'm going to go with Leahy. Leahy, maybe. Okay. But he's going to be attending. He was the voice of Razor Claw in G1, and this is his first ever convention appearance. And it's amazing that some of these G1 actors are still have never done a convention until now. But this is awesome. Hopefully he has a great experience and does more conventions. Next up, we have Ron Friedman, who was the writer on Transformers the movie. among many other things. So I have not met him in person yet, but he seems like a good conversation about all this stuff. And then next we have, I guess, friend of the show, we can say now, David K., who was voices of Megatron and Beast Wars and an Armada trilogy, plus Optimus Prime in animated, and numerous other things. And he's the current kind of voiceover guy on Last Week Tonight with John Oliver. So it's great. He's awesome to talk to, and who knows? We tend to see him at conventions wearing Transmission shirts, so you can't ever say anything bad about someone like that. So that is all we got for convention news this week.
That reminds me, we're gonna have to get more of them to give to him.
Yeah, maybe get that order put in soon so you can just hand it to him in person.
That's a good
along
idea.
with our comic.
Yep. All right. Well, that takes us to the end of this episode of Transmissions Alt Mode. Thanks everyone for watching and listening, and thank you again to we give a shout out to our masterpiece donatrons, because those are the folks who continue to support the podcast at our highest level on Patreon. So that's why we give them a mention in every episode. So thank you once again to John Forex Levengood and Demon Tech 82. You guys are awesome. Dr. Pants, you're also awesome. Thanks for hanging out with us this week. Anything you want to promote while you're here? We see Nerdstradamus Linktree right there on your
yeah, right there.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
So
thank you. You guys are awesome. Thank you for having me as always, and it's a joy to be here and talk about robots because I love robots. Nerdstradamus, go to the link tree. We are literally like on almost every social media platform you can find. We post on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. We have a YouTube channel. It's been a little inactive for a while, aside from a few shorts. But go back through the archives. We have been doing this for 8 years. There's a lot of videos there. Please check them out. Comment. We like to respond to comments and everything. But we're a bunch of filthy casuals just having some fun.
Aren't we all?
Well, our business cards specifically say we're filthy casuals, so.
No. All right.
So you can't be that, Charles, because he will sue you.
Patent pending trademark. Registered trademark.
Here's the deal: you've all been on you have been on Transmissions, but you've been on Nerdstradamus. You are honorary filthy casuals, so thank you.
Oh. Great. Awesome. All right. Well, thanks everyone for watching again, for watching and listening. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.
See ya.
Later.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Transmissions. If you'd like to join the conversation, travel to our Discord channel at transmissionspodcast.com/Discord. Want some cool transmission swag? Feast your eyes on our transmissions gear at transmissionspodcast.com/shop. If you'd like to support our podcast, go to transmissionspodcast.com/support or tell your friends about our show. We'll see you next time.